Joining us right now from the Panhandle of Florida is Mike Huckabee. Good morning to you, Governor.
Good morning. By the way, Brian, WikiLeaks has sent me a whole bunch of your emails, and I'm going to release them next week, so you're in trouble, my friend.
Well, Governor, there's a lot of anti-Huckabee email there, and I'd like to apologize ahead of time, all right?
What are the odds? Hey, Governor,
way too much.
What do you make of the fact that, and let's see what other stations cover this story, but Debbie Wasserman Schultz is being asked, she's being quarantined. She is not going to be able to speak at her own convention because, for the most part, to keep the peace after clearly she favored Hillary over Bernie.
I'm thankful for the privilege that you've given me,
Governor.
Well, I think Debbie Wasserman Schultz is going to be about as popular as a mosquito in Rio. This is a terrible timing for these WikiLeaks emails to come out to reveal that all along Bernie Sanders was right. The system is rigged. It's rigged against anybody who doesn't toe the line of the totally corporately funded DNC, top of the ticket Hillary Clinton.
Well, Governor, let's give you an example, or give the folks at home an example if they haven't had a chance to read the specifics of these emails. One of the guys with the DNC trying to smear Bernie on his religion. You know, Bernie Sanders said he was Jewish. Well, this is one of the emails that Brad Marshall sent out to the DNC. He says, does he believe in God? He had skated on saying he has a Jewish heritage. I think I read he is an atheist. What do you make of that?
Yeah, you know, well, once again, anybody else would have been fired for this. Nobody got fired. Not Debbie Wasserman Schultz, not Marsh. I mean, this is the kind of thing that will enrage the Bernie Sanders supporters. You already talked about how many thousands of them are going to be in Philadelphia. But think about all those Bernie Sanders supporters, the 13 million voters that he got around the country. This is not exactly the way to make them happy and want to pull them together for the ticket.
But, Governor, if there's any chairman that would like to get things back to a more traditional primary process, it would have been Priebus and the RNC, as this insurgent, flamboyant businessman vanquishes 16 others. Sorry to bring that up. But at the same time, Priebus did nothing. He seemed to have played it in a balanced way. These emails are something, they're opposition research on somebody in your own family.
Well, Reince was under a lot of pressure by the big donor class and many of the traditional Republican stalwarts who said, look, you've got to stop Trump. And Reince's approach, and I appreciate him for this, even though it didn't help me a whole lot, was to say, look, this is a process. We have an election. We've got to let it play out. The voters make the choice. And he did that against an extraordinary headwind. But I'm grateful that he did it because that's the way the process still has integrity. If you don't do it that way, then what you really do is create nothing more than raw cynicism among the voters, which, frankly, a lot of voters really feel that because they do feel like that the system is rigged. And in the Democratic Party, it is rigged, and we now know that for sure.
We've got proof.